so different from any other cryptocurrency. It's exactly what they say, it's an asset. Like, it's really making people money out here, you know? And that's what I want to do. I want to make money.
And I think it's life-changing for people if they get in. I think we're all still very early, but I mean, at the end of the day, it's like the opportunity is so massive. What's cool about this community is the more you share, the more it works. You know, so everyone can win. It's not like if you lose, I win, and vice versa, we can all win together.
You get to the point in HEX where it's time to focus on your passion and giving back to the community. That's part of this whole plan, right? Get to that point where you can give back to the community, help other people. So I've been a softball guy for a long time. I couldn't make it as a hardball player, so I became a really good softball player. And I've been doing that for a long time, probably about 35 years. I got inducted into the Cleveland Hall of Fame. So that was kind of my pinnacle moment. Yeah. And then, I figured once HEX took care of me, it was time to take care of HEX. And that's what I did. So I started sponsoring softball teams. And, it seems like one of the categories that resonates with me is the police, military, fire, and first responders. And that's this kind of jersey, right? They like that type of stuff. And I got a bunch of other jerseys. We don't have time for that, but So part of my giving back too is also to match their fundraisers. So if these teams raise $5,000, then they give it to me, we make it 10, and then I use that as the budget to get them out on their tournaments and go to their cities and pay for their rental cars and pay for their entry fees and such. So I think it comes from a personal moral compass. I don't want to make it good versus bad, but how can I go around being so happy and so wealthy, both physically and mentally and financially, and not give back to my community where I came from? Because that's part of it. They always say, remember where you came from. So this is where I came from. And I give back to my community. And I had a bunch of people here today, supporting, but that's how I roll. That's what I'm here to do. Is what's the point of getting and not giving? What's the point of that? So that's my purpose with this, and we'll see where it goes. It can go into all different kinds of sports, and it's actually led to some partnerships with I'll just give them a plug, the All Forces Sports League. Working with them, and they're basically military, police, and fire driven, and I like to help them out as much as I can. So it's going to lead into these other partnerships that keep HEX in the limelight. I was working at a job that it was a good job. It was a good job, and with good benefits, and you can't complain when you have a job like that. So doing that, I was always looking for something like this. I've been looking for this forever. And I love that when you come to a HEX workshop, you don't have to buy vitamins or soap like you did at Amway. I was in Amway, I went to 1,000 meetings before I finally got in. Great idea, terrible product, right? Buying, vitamins and soap that are way overpriced to be part of this network to build up your fortune. I get the idea was great, but you know what? It's not quite there. And I love that this is way better than that. Independently owned, you don't really rely on anyone else. You make your own fortune if you want to do that, or fulfill your own goals through that without buying soap and vitamins. I mean, I was in crypto early 2017, and I'll leave it at that. So I found it a little bit late. I was actually mad that I was 7 years off, because crypto started like 2010. I was so pissed when I found out this whole other world existed. This is not about making money. It's great. It's a benefit of being a Hexican, but to me, being a Hexican, number one is integrity. First and foremost, be honest, integrity, do the right thing, that type of stuff. You can slice that however you want it, but it's about doing the right thing. And, with transparency on the blockchain, they just dovetail together perfectly, because you can't lie about it. The truth engine, see, all of these things that Richard put together is why we're in HEX. That's why. and it's about integrity. It's about doing the right thing. It's completely changed my life. So my wife and I, Lisa, are able to retire, walk away from a really good job, like I said, making well into 6 figures, and being able to walk away from that and just start a whole new life. And I mean, from the ground up, brand new home, all of it, brand new cars, everything. And I don't like to talk about the monetary things, because the things I like to talk about are, how's it helped us emotionally? You know, how's it helped us otherwise? Because, well, health and love, and those are the important things, not really the cars and the houses. It's nice. It's definitely nice to, you know, when you have those things, but it's back to the integrity thing. You know, this is more than just making money. It's way more than that. Genius, thank you, philanthropist, Sci-Vive, thank you. That's what comes to mind. First and foremost, this is real. This is real. You can make your reality come true. You can make all of this come true. Follow the code, follow the process, follow the community. That's it. It's really that easy. There's some technical challenges, of course, with everything when you're learning new things, but this is a Nobel Prize winning financial product, period end. This is it.